Ooh, spooky. What it do, ski? It's your boy Failwell34, and today I'm here with a reaction video to Community Season 2, Episode 3. How's it going, everybody? Last episode, Jeff Winger was luring it up, and he was gunning back to his old life a little bit, but his friends brought him back with airing. It's gonna be interesting to see where that episode leads to, maybe in the future. Some cool cameos as well. Really funny bits as well with the tunnel and the whole sort of chloroform situation. Let's see where episode 3 is gonna take us. We also have the sort of overarching narrative of Chang trying to join the group and it's not happening, and he keeps like going to this like weird evil laugh. He's turning to evil Chang, so it's gonna be funny to see when that major turning point happens in the season. He might team up with Vaughn. Who knows? I don't know. Like, that's actually, I just thought about that. That's potentially a thing. There's also the Jack Black group, you know, with Owen Wilson, so we could get into some wonky territory later down the line. But if you are here early, that means you're one of my patrons. I want to give a massive shout out to every single one of you for joining and supporting and joining the early access and the unedited videos. In case you're interested in joining, you can definitely check out patreon.com/Failwell34 in the description down below, and don't forget to leave a like if you like and check out the socials. With that being said, let's get into the memes.
Doing together, just the two of you?
We're gonna raise money on the quad to help with the oil spill. We're making this display to show how serious the problem is. It represents 10,000 gallons of oil.
Oh, not the whales.
Oh,
I'm so glad this tragedy overshadowed Haiti. I didn't have any ideas for that.
yay, they're having fun in pairs.
What up, party people? From a blood test.
Oh, no. I knew it. Things are going too well for you.
Oh, no. Just a physical. You guys moonshiners now?
No, just the two of them.
We're raising money for the oil spill.
Did you even know there was one?
Yeah, I have the AOL homepage bookmarked. Did you even know about the ostrich that raised a tiger cub?
AOL? Oof, spooky.
Troy, what's wrong?
Just saw a dead body.
I told you not to use the east stairwell.
This morning I went to do laundry in the garage and I found his mom. Dead.
Oh, Troy, that's terrible.
Well, she had been in bad shape for a while.
Jeez, who died?
We're so sorry to hear about your mom.
Why? Oh, her heart, lungs, kidneys, and brain. She's used up her organic body. Mom is a part of my Buddhist church. She's a level 5 laser lotus soul and stored in an energon pod. In a few years, when our technology advances, they'll extract her body vapors and recondense it to a solid state. And before you know it, Mom will be back in the kitchen making Troy and me sandwiches.
That's so messed up.
Did you guys hear about that turtle in China? 2 packs a day.
It started off on such a serious, like, dark note.
We have to do something about Pierce. He really thinks his mom isn't dead. He's gone crazy. He won't even let us have a memorial service.
Everybody has some sort of service for the departed. Eskimos, witch doctors, Jewish people.
Oh, cool, we made the list. The point being, humankind.
You think you're real smart, don't you?
Guys. Did we learn nothing from last Christmas? I don't see much difference between Pierce's religion and anybody else. You guys make fun of me for not caring about religion, but at least I'm dedicated enough to not caring to let you have your own beliefs. Can't Pierce have his?
There's a
Can't you
dead
be
body,
cool
bro.
like me?
Yeah, and so many of his speeches that way.
So, what is anthropology?
Well.
Uh-oh.
I heard there was a drunk limey teaching this class.
I'm not actually drunk, and I can prove it. Also, I would like everyone here to know that this man assaulted me last year, and I have a restraining order, so I can have him expelled if he comes within
25 feet.
Oh my god. That's what I rate about the show. They keep every little detail. They deliver.
Seed.
And the pelicans are covered in oil. Everyone likes pelicans. They bring
Whoa. No one's fighting Hobbit right now.
Right. Well, we still like them.
I think it was Hobbit. I don't know. Never mind.
I'm gonna give you another 20.
Thank you so much.
Jeff, you have something very infectious.
What?
Charm.
You got me, Jackie.
Even your moles are shaped like little hearts. The only thing I would suggest, go see a doctor and get a prescription for cholesterol medication. Your cholesterol's a little high. It's no big deal. Eat some egg whites.
But I don't understand.
Eat some egg
Wait,
whites.
did I accidentally
Cholesterol's high.
tell you?
I mean, I treat my body like...
Hello? By the ominous open. Is that Nathan? Every time.
Simple. Well, people or movie franchises eventually collapse into sagging, sloppy, rotten piles of hard-to-follow nonsense. Let's get going. These paps aren't going to smear themselves.
There is no God!
Tell us how you really feel.
But the fact is, Jesus
The
exists.
fact is, everyone's dying. And we all have these little notions that we're the exception, but we're as wrong as we are dead.
The reality's hitting.
It's great. I made $236, plus Britta's makes, well, all totaled, we're close to $250, right, Britta? Mm-hmm. Greendale cares about this issue.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
I have a routine.
Yeah, you know, the one where you use posture as an excuse to stick out your chest and you laugh at guys' unfunny jokes, pretending not to know that they have a sock at home with your name on it.
It seems to me that Britta's upset because she's raising less money than you.
Yeah, I'm raising less money because I'm
It
not
does seem like the
jump-starting
plot.
date rapists. Bitter much? Say bitter much? Much? Say much? Much?
They're keeping up this this tension between the two of them.
What's with
And
the
Annie's
lava
boobs
lamp?
seem to be a plot point this season.
Lava
Although
lamp, it's my
sexualizing
mom.
Annie
Oh,
was
snap.
sort of like the back half of last season.
Wait, what? The temple finished vaporizing her.
Okay, what is he on right now? He's clearly high or
John doesn't
something.
grow on trees, Jeff.
Sorry, I overslept. The sidewalk is more comfortable than it looks. Shut up. So, where did we get to yesterday?
You were drunk and stupid.
Actually, Ben, I do have a wee bit of a headache, so if you could just... Isn't that interesting?
I have a right to be here, sir.
Oh, you do, and I do hope you have
Uh-oh.
very good hearing.
His
So,
superpower.
Where did we get to yesterday?
We were talking about humanity.
Really not my field.
Professor, what would you say might be the difference between a religion and a cult? Well, I would say a cult might,
Very
for
facts.
instance, sell you a tube of Jell-O and tell you your mother is in it.
Jeffrey!
Oh, I see. Are we thinly veiling personal conflict and passing it off as a lesson? Because if so, please continue.
Question.
I have a question. You said your mother went from a solid to a vapor. Do people in your religion ever take liquid form, like the creatures in the abyss or children's Tylenol?
When Buddha returns, we all take liquid form and merge into a shimmering ocean of knowledge. According
Shit.
to scripture, tastes like wine punch. Free credit checks.
How much wine and beer per person?
Oh, come on!
We're having
Everyone's enjoyed Pierce's crew.
Is this anesthesiology? No, so just anything you could give would be really...
I don't have...
Uh-oh, she's about to out Annie.
It is easy to raise money when you sell out your gender.
I'm sure it's even easier when you're not standing next to this. Hey, jerk! You're stupid! Give me money, I know more than you.
Oh, I don't know anything. I need boys. Saving the planet makes my back hurt.
Oh, I obviously don't need guys for anything. That's why I wear stripper boots and eat only celery and mustard for lunch.
Oh, I never stop smiling. Sweaters keep shrinking.
I get up an hour early to ever so slightly curl my hair.
You got me. The tension is so real
Yeah,
with
you're
you, though.
both so different. Skinny bitches.
Hello, Billionaire Boys Club. Mind if I ask what happened in class today?
You pulled 40 minutes of anesthesiology.
Hold on a sec. I need to use my force field to prevent Chang from getting food.
It's so fucking petty. He's having such a rough time this season. My goodness.
Now, where were we? Look, the way I see it, while claiming to have no religion, you were actually devoutly worshipping yourself.
Really roll up my sleeves and get it done.
There it is.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Do what you gotta
No,
do,
that
Jeff.
wasn't what I would... Actually, I don't care.
I don't care.
Hey, girls, guess who found Buddha?
Hey.
I'm not actually taking them for ice cream. I am taking them to the county morgue, where I have confirmed that Pierce's mother's very unvaporized corpse will be lying on a stainless steel slab for all to see. Surprise! Welcome to reality. Welcome to death.
Have fun.
Good luck.
You guys are real downers. Can't believe I made out with both of you.
I'll check the basket.
That's crazy.
Sorry. I almost arched my back a little. I know you hate that. Pouring out our gender. Give that back to me. I'm gonna count it. Let go!
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
why I came to America.
Maybe we should listen to some
of the old stuff.
Pierce
You guys
Mobile?
make fun of me. So, throw you a bone to put in some loggins.
She spent her last moments alive making a CD? That is gangster.
Pierce, you found the CD, which means I'm dead.
Vaporized.
I'm not vaporized. Life is only worth a damn because it's short. It's designed to be consumed, used, spent, lived, felt. We're supposed to fill it with every mistake and miracle we can manage. Can't force you to do that for yourself, Pierce. But you can't force me to stay. And if you unscrew the top of that stupid thing, you'll see it was made in China. I'll play myself out.
They say I'm cooler than cool, that I'm the best of the best. Cause they know that when I do it, I'ma do it to death. See, I'll be taking their breath.
Well, that proves one thing. That woman was really losing her marbles toward the end.
Seriously still think she's in there?
Why wouldn't I?
So, where's this ice cream place?
Yeah. Oh, you know, I think I actually felt better one back there. The place I was gonna take you was kind of depressing.
Can we get a little more
And again,
sawdust
Jeff's
on
learned
that
a
swan
lesson.
gutter? Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Let me kiss Jeff because I want to see if I could do it. Because I want to be cool and sexy like you. I can't believe how gross I am.
I only slept with Jeff because I hate myself. And that's why I got after you for raising money.
You know the reason that we raised more money in 5 minutes of oil wrestling than we did in 2 days of fundraising?
Men are even grosser.
And when we forget that, they win.
They're so confused.
Nobody lives forever. No offense.
I barely saw you this week, I bet. What have you been up to?
He's been in the background. He's the one who delivered the baby.
What?
Restraining order I filed against you for abusing me with your restraining order.
Mutually assured destruction. Well played, Chang.
Thank you.
Do you mind getting a quick photo of me with the oily co-eds? Center button. You're the man.
Yeah,
right?
No problem.
What?
Oh God.
He's not a projection. He's the British guy pretending to be Tom Berenger.
And that was Community Season 2, Episode 3. That was my reaction video. We actually like rode that dark note at the beginning of the episode with the whole idea of Troy sort of being traumatized from Pierce's mother's dead body, and it was a really unexpected turn for this episode. It still felt a little off to me. I got the idea that they're going for, and tying it in with the idea that Jeff always thought, like, you know, that sort of falls in line with his character. He's like, he grew up like he was the best and all this stuff, and like mama's boy, whatever. And he thought if he did this and that, then life would treat him well, and that sort of falls in line with the idea of death and Pierce's mom and stuff. Something about this episode just felt slightly off for me, though. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but it just felt ever so slightly. It just felt ever so slightly off for me. Like even with like Abed just being in the background doing all those things. I don't know. Maybe I feel like this might be an episode where I might look back on it a little bit later on and appreciate it more. But for now, I just thought this was an okay episode. Probably the weakest one of season 2 for me so far. Although they did squash the sort of I thought the tension between Annie and Britta was sort of squashed, but the underlying tension was still there, and they sort of addressed it this episode, which is pretty cool. And yeah, and they talked about sort of like religion and, you know, getting in people's business and for their beliefs and stuff again, which we sort of touched upon, which we already touched upon last Christmas episode. So it almost feels like a slight rehash a little bit, and that don't think it was as great. But this is my thoughts on this episode, guys. There's still a couple of decent laughs here, but guys, what do you think about this episode? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all next time.